If I knew how to sing, the way this baby girl anaimba jamani, yani mungekuwa mnanikoma huku. Mungu anajua kwa nini apatii kila mtu talanta. She is so beautiful, a melanin babe, ametulia. Her songs are very therapeutic. Every single time you listen to her, my goodness, she is amazingly talented. A singer, songwriter, vocalist, Maya Amolo. How are you doing, baby?
I'm doing good.
You're looking quite good, quite calm, quite.
Thank you.
You know?
I'm a bit nervous. I think I'm pretending.
Are you? Oh. Yeah. But you're doing amazing. I mean, your music is so good. Every single time I listen to your songs, we've just played Cotton Candy, which is amazing.
Thank you.
Let me just ask, growing up, because you have parents who are quite musical, your dad actually played the clarinet, your mom directs your videos. Now, paint the picture for me, growing up in your household. What kind of music were your parents listening to, and how did that influence the kind of music that you do right now?
So I can't believe you know my dad plays clarinet. That's like a deep cut. But yeah, they play a lot of like soul, a lot of R&B. So like I grew up listening to a lot of like Aaliyah, Brandy, you know, Erykah Badu, and then more like soul music, so a lot of like Luther Vandross and stuff. So there was always like something playing. A lot of houses I grew up in had a piano, so I was always like, you know, kind of messing around on the piano, listening to a lot of music. I don't remember the first time, like I don't remember my first time singing because it's like from the beginning. Yeah, it's just always been there. So yeah.
And you've studied in the USA, liberal arts actually. And I'd want to understand, because experiencing different cultures shapes even the kind of sound that you do. You've been in Kenya, you've been in the USA. How would you say the different experiences in the two different countries, or even other countries you've been to, have influenced your sound?
I think being in New York particularly, it's like, it's a big city. There's like so many people. No one really cares what you're doing. So in terms of like finding a voice, it was like a lot easier to do that there, just because I felt like no one was like watching what I'm doing 24/7. So it was nice. It was hectic. There's so much going on, but I just felt like I could kind of create my own bubble and have my own identity before like coming back home and then venturing into the creative space here.
The fact that you actually came back is wow to you.
Oh, I was not about to stay in that place. No way.
Not the American dream. You don't want to stay there, go to Hollywood.
No, absolutely not. I think I went there with that idea because, you know, most of the movies I watch, like you're saying, you see LA, you see New York, you're like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Then you go there and it's just like another hectic city, and it's just like, I prefer my hectic city, Nairobi. I'd rather just come back home and have my community here.
2020, Leave Me at the Pregame, your first EP, 7 songs.
7 songs.
Whew, the title itself, Leave Me at the Pregame. What exactly are we pre-gaming for?
So when I was in New York, when I was in college, it was very hectic, and one of the places that I felt kind of safer was at the pregame. So like ask my friends to come through, chill like in the room and just have some drinks before we hit the party. And it was like, that was better than the party. Like you're just in a safe space, you're kikiing with your friends, just like talking. So Leave Me at the Pregame was kind of like, leave me in that safe space where I can just be with my thoughts and like be myself. And
and you've worked with different people actually, because your sound is very unique. And if I take a look at your collaborations, they're quite different. Working with Brooklyn Boys, and then you're working with Joshua Baraka. Those are quite very different artists. How's the studio session like at Okioana, those different artists? How's the vibe like, and how do you fuse into this different sounds?
Well, okay, doing the collab with Brooklyn Boys, I was so nervous. I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't rap. What am I about to go there and do? But they're great. Like you go there, you just kind of like bounce off ideas, different people. The session with Joshua Baraka actually happened on Zoom, on Google Meet.
For real?
Yeah, so it was me, it was him, and then producer Mari Moon, incredible producer, La Soul Child from Uganda. And yeah, he writes a line, I'm like, oh, that's fire, let me write something, and then we just go back and forth, and then everything comes together.
And I absolutely respect the kind of professionalism and the management that you have. It shows that you really take your craft very seriously. We're having a conversation with my producer, and he was like, you actually have a WhatsApp group to make sure that everything is in order, and you have to show up. And you find a lot of artists nowadays actually trust their families to be a part of their teams. And as we said, your mom directs your music videos. How is it like? Because I know by the time I go back home, my mom is going to ask me what I'm wearing, what I'm wearing today.
I feel you. I mean, I think I'm really super blessed First of all, shout out my management team, shout out to Gaza Studios, they do incredible work. And with my mom, I mean, she's an artist, so she's an artist and she understands me the best. So for music videos, it's like if I want to be my most truest self, like she'd be the perfect person to kind of make that translate, like, you know, on a screen. Yeah.
Has there been ever a situation whereby your mom is like, nope, I want to wear an outfit, no, you're not wearing that, or let's do this, or y'all have just this modern day kind of friendship with your parents?
I mean, okay, sometimes I'll push it a bit. Like, I don't think my mom has ever been like, go back and change. But you know, there's like a look of disapproval. She'd be like, oh, you're leaving? You're dressed? Yeah, like this is you leaving. But yeah, I don't think I've ever taken it like too far, but yeah, I think the main thing, she just wants me to be safe. So if she thinks, if I'm like, I'm going to the club and this is what I'm wearing, she'll be like, I don't know, maybe put on a jacket, you know, but never like, you know, too drastic.
There's one of your lead singles, actually, Foundry, and you came with a surprise for us. Kalanzi is in the house, and I want him to come and say hi, man. We've got to see him. And I was like, who's this guy? I mean, oh my goodness, there he is in all his glory. How you doing? And of course, we'll have you right here. There's a video that we're going to play and then have a conversation with you. So let's have that video and then we have a conversation with Kalanzi as well. Y'all need to invite me for one of those hangouts. Any vibe with your vibe. I've always wanted that squad whereby wamekwashia kila mtu kamera za simu and you're there being a superstar. But of course your stage name is Kalibwani.
Yes.
Karibu sana.
Thank you very much.
You're very much welcome. Your style is quite unique, man.
Thank you. Najaribu too. You know, I do my best.
Ni God, maze.
Yeah. Ni Mungu too.
But of course, tell me about one of her lead singles, the one that you've worked with together, and how it was like working with her.
Working with her is very easy. She's a professional. She's good at what she does, and I think she's very like clear about what she wants to get out of the song every time. That song in particular came about in kind of a funny way because we were in the studio with Lucarito, who was the producer, and I was there before she showed up. And usually he's just making beats, and you know, whoever's there is just kind of open to hop on the song. So for that one, you know, I was just hearing the beat, I was writing, but now Lucarito wasn't going to let anyone except for Maya hop on the beat. He was making the beat for Maya. So then I was like, okay, so I'll just chill. So then now Maya comes through, they do their thing, they record, blah, 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 blah. Sounds great. And then when they take the break, I guess to go, you know, she's recorded what she has to do, now they're taking a break. Now that's when even me, I go to the decks, I record myself, I engineer myself, and I just record what I had recorded. Then I just left it, and I waited for everyone to come back and hear the song to see what I recorded. And yeah, it was just, I think it was perfect. We didn't write together, we didn't record together, but I think the two verses and the chorus, our two parts really worked well together.
They fused together so well. Maya, what was your favorite thing about working with him on this particular project? Now, not in terms of the creation process, now hearing it back, what's your favorite part of the song, or what vibe does it give you every time you listen back to it?
Oh my gosh, all of the lives. Foundry is like one of my favorite. I don't like saying like this is my favorite song because I love all my songs. That's one of my most favorite songs because it just like worked perfectly. Like I think it was the first beat by Lucarito I ever wrote on. That's my producer. Shout out to Lucarito. He's incredible. It just worked, and like I think it's what inspired me to be like, okay, yeah, I am gonna release like another project. I am gonna release like another album. I'm around all these really cool people. So yeah, just like the perfection of it all.
Absolutely. Love it, love it, love it. And of course, time is not on our side. We'd love you to talk to the fans back at home. Let them know where they can stream your music, both for you and for Kali as well, where they can stream your music, your latest projects, and what we should look forward to in the future when it comes to both your musical careers.
Yeah, so, yeah, my Amolo on everything. On Instagram, my Amolo. On Twitter, my Amolo. Threads, I guess, my Amolo. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, my Amolo. TikTok, the my Amolo. Someone took the username for my Amolo, so I couldn't get it right. They did. And yeah, I'm working on more sweet things for you in the future. Cotton Candy is a single off of something sweet I'm working on for like later on in the year.
An EP album, kind of.
Just
tell?
something of the the sort.
Okay. What about you, Kali?
So you can find me on Instagram _Lanzi. On Twitter you can find me Kalanzi _. In terms of new music, there's something in store. So for now, Foundry is my only song that I have out with Maya. It was my debut, but there's more where that came from. So you just follow me and stay tuned.
Yeah, you know, people back at home are actually gonna beat me up if I brought two of the baddest who have a song together who can't even give us an acapella. Come on, at least just an acapella, please.
An acapella, you want to tell your verse?
Yeah, an acapella, my baby.
Ooh, let's go. I'm definitely
excited. It needs to be coming out of your. It needs to come out of your chorus.
All right.
Send you.
Okay.
All right. Let's keep going just until we find daylight. And no, I'm not lost. This is the perfect timing. Let me wander. In the end, I'll always find you. I will find you.
Really, really, my killy. Me Nico, now my niggas, and you know they're always down to ride. Anybody that's fucking with me, guaranteed to make it to the place beyond the pines. Me, I always read between the lines. Anywhere you need me, you go find. Guaranteed to be the one that be the one you cry. It was just you and I. Posted in Nairobi on the coldest night. Now I'm in my bag with it and I clutch it tight. Cause when you think they won't, that's when they just might. Bonga Latins, black like dynamite. And the wolf in them come alive in the night.
Yeah.
Hey, love it. We apologize for the cuss word right there. It is a teen show. Apologies to all the parents and everybody tuned in, but that was such a vibe. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
In case you have other singles as well, bring them back.
Bring
the
them right
albums,
here.
the EPs. We'll definitely be excited. Thank you, Kali, as well. Thank you, Maya.
Thank you
and
so
of course,
much.
we're going to finish with one song, DJ Rickmore. Tupeleke na yom taratara.